Today I'm going to show you how to input a new customer into CPower. So this is a new customer that you've just done an estimate for. It's a new lead that's not already existing in the system. So what you'll do is you'll log into CPower. Once you've logged into CPower, you'll scroll over Client Service, and from the drop-down you'll select Customer. Once you've selected Customer, you'll get the customer query where you can input all of the different information that you've collected from the customer during the estimate. So that's the postal code or zip code, that's the phone number, that's the first name and last name of the customer, it's the street, city, province or state, as well as the email. It's critical that you're getting emails from your customers. Now for the province and state, you can either select from the drop-down menu or click on it and begin typing, and the province or state that you're looking for should appear. From there, what you'll do is you'll click search. Now when you click search, you should have 0 customers appear because this is a new customer, and you'll select now add new customer. Once you've added new customers, on the next screen what you want to be doing is making sure that you've inputted their title. So Mr., or Mrs., Mr. and Mrs., whatever's appropriate. From there, what you'll also want to do is, if they've given you permission, is select OK to email market. So if they've given you their email and they've been okay with us sending their email, their estimate, you can select that from there. What you'll also want to make sure is that you've got everything in here properly in terms of first name, last name being capitalized, that your street and all your address is capitalized, and that it looks professional. From there, what you'll do is you'll ensure that from the franchisee list that your name is selected. Job type, if they've not yet booked the job, I'll always select window cleaning inside and outside. So I'll always select the bigger option. If they've obviously told me what they want to have done and it's just the exterior windows, I would select windows outside. If they've booked the job for windows inside and outside, I'd obviously select that there. But if they haven't booked a job in terms of the job type, I would always select windows inside and outside. From there, your lead source will be cold calling. If it's a new lead, you can also take a look at the different options here for different leads and ways to get leads. But typically, it's cold calling if you've just gone out and gotten a new lead. So you'll select cold call, you'll scroll to the bottom and click submit. The biggest question that I get is right here when this pops up. As long as you're 100% sure that your address is correct, all you do is click ignore and save. So now I've clicked ignore and save. It's going to reload this page. The next biggest question that I get is that people think something went wrong because this looks like the exact same page. Well, it's not. What you can do is you can scroll down, and now it's enabled the job site estimator. So the job estimator is right here now in the bottom left. And this is where you'll input all of the information that you've collected to be able to come up with a price for your customer. So for example, if it was 45 panes, I'd put 45 panes. Say I had 13 screens. Siding, I had $2,100 in siding. Eaves troughs, say it was 180 feet of eaves troughs or gutters. I've input all the information that I've collected. From there, I'll click this green recalculate button. It comes up with all of the prices, and then all I need to do is click the estimate button, and it puts all the information in there. Now that's going to give the customer all the different information. What you'll then do is you'll select from the job status, you'll select estimate. Once you click estimate, it'll shoot you back to the top of the page, and once you click submit, you'll see it reload the page, and this word here, lead, will turn into estimate, and that's how you know the job's been put into CPower. Now if you've booked this job on the spot, you can do it all here in one step. You don't need to come back in and change it to booked. All you would then need to do is click the booked. It puts all of it in the booked column. You can manually adjust anything. So for example, say they did not book the siding. You can just take the siding out. Let's say it was windows inside and out, as well as the eaves troughs. That's all right there now for you. All you had to do was click the booked button, and it puts it in the booked hours, and you would change the status to booked. Really, that's all you need to do to put something in. If it is booked, just like a previous customer, you'd want to make sure you fill out the scheduled crew. You'd want to make sure that you select a proper date, so the date that you've actually scheduled the job to be. So say it was May 13th. The time should be looking exactly like a clock. So say 8 a.m. And then the total number of hours, which is typically the number of hours here in the total hours divided by 3. So for example, this one here would be 2.8. Means that this is an 8.65 hour job if one person were to do the labor. So with you and 2 employees, it would only take you about 2.8 hours, which means for me starting at 10 a.m., I'm going to finish right around something like 10:45. Great, so that's what you need to do. From there, once you've filled it out with the appropriate information, whether it's estimate, booked, whatever it is, you'd scroll back to the top and click submit. So that's how you'll put in a new customer to CPower. That's how you'll be able to get their estimate for their window cleaning or eaves trough cleaning. And from there, that's how you're going to be communicating with your customer. If you've got any other questions, or if you've got any problems or running into any issues, just be sure to connect in with your coach. Thanks. We'll talk to you guys soon.